Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because their days have no structure. Every morning begins without direction, and every night ends with silent regret. Time keeps moving, but they are not. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and nothing truly changes. Not because they are incapable, but because they are unstructured. What if your life didn't need motivation to change? What if all it required was a simple daily routine repeated with discipline? Not something complicated, not something perfect, just a system you follow whether you feel like it or not. In this video, you will learn a powerful daily structure that can transform your focus, rebuild your discipline, and completely shift your life. If you follow it consistently, your life will not remain the same. You wake up without clarity. The first thing you do is reach for your phone. Notifications, messages, social media. Before your mind even stabilizes, it is already distracted. You tell yourself you will start working soon, just a few minutes, but those minutes stretch into hours. You feel the pressure building, but instead of acting, you avoid it. You delay, you escape. Then the day ends, and nothing meaningful was done. This cycle repeats again and again, not because you are lazy, but because your day has no structure forcing action. You rely on motivation, but motivation is unstable. Some days it is there, most days it is not. And when it disappears, so does your progress. You try to change, you create plans, you promise yourself you will be better. But without a system, those promises collapse under pressure. You start strong for a few days, then fall back into old patterns. You blame yourself, you call yourself lazy, but the truth is deeper than that. You are not lazy. You are unstructured. You are trying to win a disciplined life without a disciplined routine. That will never work. A life without structure will always fall back into comfort, and comfort is the silent destroyer of progress. Your life is not controlled by what you want. It is controlled by what you repeat daily. Your habits shape your identity, and your routine controls your habits. This means if your routine is weak, your life will be weak. If your routine is strong, your life becomes strong automatically. Discipline is not about doing something big once. It is about doing small things consistently, every single day. The people you admire do not rely on motivation. They rely on structure. They wake up with a system. They move with intention. They execute without overthinking. This is the difference. A routine removes decision fatigue. It removes distractions. It creates momentum. When something becomes part of your routine, you stop negotiating with yourself. You stop asking if you feel like it. You just do it. No debate. No delay. This is where transformation begins. Most people know what to do. They just don't do it consistently. And consistency only comes from structure, not motivation. Motivation is emotional. Structure is logical. Emotion fades. Structure remains. Now listen carefully. This is the daily routine that will change your life if you follow it without excuses. Not perfectly, but consistently. When you wake up, do not touch your phone. No messages, no scrolling, no noise. Your mind in the morning is at its most powerful and sensitive state. What you feed it first will shape your entire day. Sit in silence for a few minutes. Let your thoughts settle. Do not rush. Then define your day. Identify the 1 or 2 most important tasks that must be completed. Not 10 tasks, not everything, just what truly matters. Clarity creates focus. Without clarity, your energy gets scattered. Move your body immediately. It does not need to be intense. Push-ups, stretching, walking, light exercise. The goal is activation. You are telling your body and your mind that the day has started with action, not hesitation. Then feed your mind. Listen to something valuable. Read something that strengthens your thinking. Do not allow the world to program your mind before you program it yourself. Next comes the most important part of your day, deep work. This is where your life actually changes. Choose one meaningful task and focus on it for 2 to 4 hours without distraction. No phone, no notifications, no multitasking, just pure focus. This is rare in today's world, which is why it is so powerful. Most people cannot focus for even 30 minutes. If you master this, you separate yourself instantly. During this deep work, you will feel resistance. Your mind will try to escape. You will feel bored. You will feel uncomfortable. That is exactly where growth is happening. Stay with it. Do not move. Do not switch tasks. Do not look for comfort. This is where discipline is built, not when it is easy, but when it is hard. Every minute you stay focused is strengthening your mind. After deep work, take a controlled break, not a distracting break. Do not jump into social media. Step away, walk, breathe, let your mind recover. The purpose of a break is to reset, not to escape. Then return to a second work session. This time, handle smaller tasks, messages, emails, secondary responsibilities. This is execution mode. But remember, these tasks should never replace your deep work. Deep work is the priority. Everything else comes after. Now build physical discipline into your day. Train your body. It does not have to be extreme, but it must be consistent. A strong body supports a strong mind. When you push your body, you are also training your mind to endure discomfort. This carries into every area of your life. Discipline in the body becomes discipline in your actions. As the day ends, do not just drift into sleep. Reflect. Sit down and review your day honestly. What did you complete? What did you avoid? Where did you waste time? No emotions, no excuses, just truth. This reflection builds awareness, and awareness creates control. Without reflection, you repeat the same mistakes unconsciously. Then prepare for tomorrow. Decide your main task. Set your intention. Go to sleep with clarity, not confusion. When you wake up, you already know what to do. This removes hesitation. This builds momentum. This routine is simple, but it is not easy. The difference between people who change their lives and those who stay stuck is not knowledge. It is execution. You already know most of these things. But knowing is not enough. Doing is everything. The real question is not whether this routine works. The real question is whether you will follow it when you don't feel like it. Because that is where your new life begins. Not when you are motivated, but when you are disciplined. Not when it is easy, but when it is uncomfortable. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop restarting every week. Stop relying on motivation. Build your routine. Follow it daily, even when you are tired, even when you are distracted, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. Your life will change, not overnight, but through repeated days of discipline. One structured day at a time, one focused action at a time, one decision at a time. Consistency is power. Structure is freedom. Discipline is everything. What is the first thing you do every morning, and is it helping or destroying your progress? Do you control your day, or does your day control you? What is one habit you know you need to fix immediately? If you followed this routine for the next 30 days, how different would your life look? What is your biggest distraction right now? And most importantly, will you take action today, or will you delay again?